that I would like to bring to your notice what was the situation before we have started this practice. There was red tapeism, there was bureaucratic hurdle. When people used to visit our MPHI offices, when they used to ask for their payment or their situation of their online their ledgers, there was always just an answer that आप कतार में हैं, आप इंतजार कीजिए, आप 4 दिन बाद आइए, आप 6 दिन बाद आइए. So this आप कतार में हैं, people were actually they were getting exhausted. And secondly, when they used to visit our offices regarding what are the properties available, what is the list of unsold properties, then there was peculiar criticism and this vulnerability. When they used to visit our offices, there was simply one answer that आप इस ऑफिस में सर्च करिए, आप उस ऑफिस में सर्च करिए. अगर मंडला में कोई प्रॉपर्टी खाली है, तो आप मंडला ऑफिस में जाकर पता करिए. And there was a lot of confusion. There was bureaucratic hurdles. There were a lot of taxes. Now, what we have started, absolutely and completely an online process. So what we have developed is we have developed a dedicated allotee portal for our beneficiaries. Second, we have made 15 citizen-based services notified under the Public Services Guarantee Act 2010. That means the services which are being notified, you have to deliver it in a stipulated time. If you are not delivering it in a stipulated time, you will be penalized with a fine of 250 rupees per day. Apart from that, we have established a dedicated WhatsApp help desk for our citizen allottees. Apart from our VI help sections and other, the conventional categories, we have a 24/7 WhatsApp help desk where anybody who is having any of their issues with their online ledgers or with their payment modules or with geo-referenced new properties, he can just give a call on WhatsApp and he will get his grievances addressed. Then there was we have unsold vacant properties. Even after a lot of advertisements, these properties are not being sold. And even when the people come to our offices to ask about their properties, there are the kind of officials, they used to keep some of the properties, they will show some of the properties, they will find some of the properties because of their own benefits. So now what we have done is we have geotagged and geo-referenced all our unsold properties all over our parent state. So if a person wants to buy a property in any of the state, he will get the list there, he will get the lat and long, he will get the property details, he will get what are the different landmarks around the property, and he will get all the details about that particular property. He has no desire, and he has no left option to visit our MPHIDB office. Next, all our properties which are being sold, they are done through a very transparent process through e-registration and e-offer. We don't entertain any manual intervention, nor we have any manual process. Next is there was a lot of meeting these challenges. First, we have very limited. That is, even in the newspapers, which was being advertised in that particular locality, only those people, even if they are so much, aware of the advertisement, then they look about. Since we have geo-reference now, just giving a click at our website, they will be able to know about our entire unsold properties. The result was there was a tremendous increase in our unsold properties. Secondly, all our ledgers, there was previously, previous one, there was actually 1.40 lakh ledgers, which were all manual. What we have done is to bring a we have made all these 1.4 online. Next. When there was online, there wasn't an online system to get the dues extracted, then how much due was pending was a previous law. Now, since everything is online, how much dues, how much amount is due from the place, it is just applicable. Allottees have to visit our MPHD offices n number of times. Now they can sit at their cozy homes. There was no tariq pe tariq. They can get their payment done. So it was everything is online. They can see their ledgers. They can make their payment online, and they can see. They can even book their new properties just sitting at their own cozy homes. Excellence, yes. Yeah, previously, we have already seen that there was the thekedars. The thekedars, they have the contractors. They have to roam around your sub-engineers to get their measurement done. Now we have already gone away with the process. Now a thekedar, if initially first bill and he forwards it to the sub-engineer. So there was no red mechanism. There is no bureaucratic hassle. He put forward his bill. Now the sub-engineer evaluates, validates, and sends it to the assistant engineer, then to the superintendent engineer, and then finally to the chief engineer. Now there is no manual intervention involved. If there is a query in the bill, he can raise the query there. All technical sanctions and NITs are approved online. And next is the scalability. Definitely, there is our 1.40 lakh allottees and the citizens. Apart from that, all our contractors who are working with their infrastructure development board. The replicability, yes, we definitely feel that our allotment portal will be successfully replicated in other state housing boards, development authorities, and other government infrastructure agencies. What is the future roadmap? Definitely, we are working towards a paperless cashless organization. We have achieved 90% of it, and we look forward to get the 10% more. Next. Sir, the facility is available 24/7. There is online payment through a mobile app. We have created a dedicated mobile app for the same. We have multiple payment modes available. We have NEFT, we have RTGS, credit card, debit card, you name anything we have. We have internet banking, we have UPI, we have QR code, we have Paytm, everything is available with us. Anybody can use any of the payment mode and we can make payment within seconds. Just click on it. We have a secured website, we have a secured login, we have a secured password. As far as the allottee dashboard is concerned, citizens can view their ledger, their individual ledgers, their schedule of payment, their old payment details, and their payment services. Status of the application for various citizen services. I would like to bring to your notice that transfer of property was such a big issue in every housing board. A person has to wait for years and years to get their mutation done. Now what we have done is we have made our entire mutation process online and enabled it with the entry the Services Implementation Act. And what has to deliver the services within he will face disciplinary procedures. Along with that, we will have a fine of 50 rupees. So now he is bound to deliver that citizen service in a stipulated time. Allottee can download digitally signed certificate. He has not to come to our offices. He can just sit at his home and he can get his digitally signed certificate at his cozy home. There is a quick pay facility also, where he does not have to go through the entire process of login, password, and everything. He can just go to the quick pay facility and then you can get his registered mobile number and get the payment. There is always a system fails because it is not being monitored or supervised by the higher authorities. We have a supervisory login, whether it is by our housing commissioners, whether it is by our chief administrative officer, or it is by our commission. So we monitor and those who are aiming at their individual disciplinary act, we have disciplinary action taken away. Yes. The services which we are giving to our citizens and service which is under the Guarantee Act. First is the Namantaran or the transfer of property. We have the NOCs for the construction, whether it is a housing, commercial, and others. We have a possession certificate online. We have an NOC, we have applicant allotment order, no due certificate, attested copies of the documents, demarcation of plot, refund of excess deposit, and allotment order. All these services have been made online, and they can apply online. They will get the certificate at their home digitally signed. Next. Though we have discussed a lot of the problems and the solutions and outcomes, just a recap of this. First is definitely an allotting portal and a mobile app. there was a considerable increase in board's revenue from 54 lakhs online in 2020-21 to 60 crores till 31st of October. So there is a tremendous increase in our revenue recovery. Previously, there was a sluggish transfer of information. Now, all the transfer, there is a software format movement of all the type of information, and the people who are lagging behind, they are being monitored, they are being thrown to disciplinary action, etc. Then there is a third is we have there is a guarantee of every service delivery. Then there is previously there was a limited coverage of property advertisements. Now we have geotagged all our unsold properties. Next. So these are the few screenshots. This is the allotting portal login. There is a citizen interface. May I help you? Sushil is also there, and this is a small charting which will enable them to make a payment option in a very basic way. There is also previous. Just you will have a look at the corner. There is a feedback corner. Here, people used to send us mails. They can send us SMS messages. They are telling even their video. What is their feedback on all these entire interventions? Next. So this is an allotee dashboard, which is very simple to use. That he can know his what are his pending dues. He can see his ledger online. The payments which are made earlier, are they all posted in this particular ledger or not? If any of the payment is missing from this account, he can immediately next. This is the payment details, and he can make a payment through this. Next. And here are the various payment options. Credit card and net banking and NFT and RTGS. You can use any of it. Next. This is finally the if he is making it by a Visa or card, then you can definitely payment details. Next. These are the services. These are available, which we are giving it online. So he can click any of the services and he can get his services done. Next. So this is basically the supervisory logging, where we constantly monitor that who are the persons who are doing it in the stipulated time, and who are the people who are constantly lagging behind or who are not sensitive towards these issues. So that we're taking it in a strict manner. Next. Next. This is the online digitally signed certificate. Where the people does not have to come to our offices, and he can get it at his own leisure, at his own environment, with the signed certificate. Next is this is the dedicated mobile app which we have promoted. This is the mobile application, the mobile app status, where you can view the ledger, you can view the schedule, you can view his payment history details, and he can even pay his left out demands. This is a mobile on screen, the history, the payment schedule, and the ledgers. Thank you.
A very good initiative. How long is this portal working, Citizen Portal?
So it has been working since 1.5 years.
1.5 years. Okay, okay. And what is the feedback and from the citizens itself? Do you have any mechanism to capture their inputs on?
Yes, yes. So if you just happen to visit our housing.in, you'll see that we have many uploaded videos there. What people feel, the people were actually they were very worried, they were confused, they did not know about their payments. They used to go to the bank to get their challans done. They have to wait for even when it was month ending. You have to come in the coming month. There was tarif pe tarif, and there was a Qatar and all this. Now there is no queue. There is hassle-free. People at their own MPs, they can make the payment. They can know the dues, and there is a dedicated WhatsApp helpline number that if they have any detail related to any of the processes, they can call us anytime, and my people are there to help them.
Okay. What are the sustainability plans? Because the projects of this type, it has to be sustainable over a long period, and it has to evolve into a more mature system. So what are your plans on that side?
So I think the moment is quite sustainable because it is being replicated in all our 28 housing board offices across the state. Right? There is supervisory auditing, even if we are not there in the present organization, the system will continue.
You know, the end user needs and expectations keeps on increasing over a period of time. So what may be a beautiful system today, 3 years or 5 years down the line, people will be expecting much more. And especially with the advent of new technologies coming, artificial intelligence coming, whole lot of other things coming. So there has to be that's why I asked you on a question on the sustainability. So sustainability is not as what has been done right now, but how do you carry on for the next 15 years? Because as a project, the projects are always given for 4 years, 5 years, things like that. But the things have to continue subsequently. So that's where is the importance of sustainability as to how you will be taking it forward and bringing in new innovations and expansions to your system.
So we have an R&D team working with us, and the feedback which we're receiving from our citizens that okay, now we have made these 15 services online. There are rest few core processes which are still to be worked on. So we are doing.
Let me give you some suggestions which are slightly out of the box. It's a beautiful system as far as the allotment of the new housing and other things is being done to the allottees. Now, has this system been integrated with the registration system? What is the plan to integrate with the municipality systems for the house tax thing? So that it's a seamless connectivity to all these services which are required by the citizen. What is its connectivity? Have you thought of having its connectivity with the electrical supply system so that the allottee can easily, he doesn't have to go to various things. From this portal itself, he can apply for the electricity connection and get his electricity and the water connection. He can pay his property tax bills. All these things need to be integrated as you go along. So I think that thinking in future on these things should also come up. And these are the things which will make the system highly sustainable. Notwithstanding, you have done an excellent job. I really appreciate all that. But I'm just sharing with you some of the views which a citizen will be having a couple of years from today. And that will be the need which will be there. It is good to start thinking on those areas also.
Sure, sir. We'll take that into consideration and we'll think on those next.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
See now?
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Okay, so good morning to all. Okay, it's okay. So as you said that Chhattisgarh is a state in the central India, which is very much focused these days on the rural economy. And our state has initiated last 3 years a very good program called Narva Garva Gurva Bari, where I think more than 13,000 SHG groups has been made. And then complete infrastructure has been also initiated, the purchase of cow dung as well as the cow urine directly using the DBM system and using the infrastructure, the setting of the facilities. So with this idea, as you all aware that very recently what happened,
your voice is breaking and the slides are not moving.
The fertilizer use of the chemical fertilizer was at stake because all share my slides, okay?
Yes.
Is in concentrated their growth and parameters in the villages. So under the program that's called Narva Garva Gurva Bari, our state is straight away around 13,000 plus. The Gothans has been created in the year like 3 years back, and then we have also initiated purchase of cow dung and the cow urine. With this background, I think we have been involved in the system. And the Chhattisgarh Biotech Promotion Society has also been created 5 years back with the idea of this is involved in the all technical development and the improvement for the major area. With the three thrust area, what we are working with is the agri-biotechnology and also the pharmaceutical biotechnology and the other biotechnology, industrial biotechnology. With this, the incubation center has been created, and this particular society has been created for the implementation of the biotech incubation center from Government of India support, and roughly around 30 crore rupees has been given, and the building is under construction. So that's the one area where we have come to. But with the recently, with the chemical fertilizer supply, as you know, we are the most prominent state where we are going rice, wheat mainly, and then all the fertilizer consumption is very high. We are considered as a rice bowl of India, and then we are going whole rice. So this Kharif, there was a big buzz of having problems with the DAP. DAP is required in large amount, and the prices has also gone very high. So with this, what happened is the DAP was expected to be short. So there was a big discussion in the Agriculture Ministry, and we have been called there. So the technical solution for limiting the receipt of limited amount of DAP. So an idea has been given with the support from Indira Gandhi Agriculture University, a technical solution. And as you see, there are lots of microbial strains which has been identified across world and also by us. So with our infrastructure facilities, we have already, whether it's a rhizobium, phosphorus solubilizing bacteria, to be very specific, potash solubilizing bacteria, and then the phosphorus solubilizing bacteria, and some zinc solubilizing bacteria. So these bacteria has been really enhanced with the infrastructural facility, or something around 15,000 liters of these bacteria has been multiplied. And then we have trained all these bacteria, and their function has been shown in this slide. So all these bacteria is considered to be, when we mix with the soil, so the fixed phosphorus content, which is not available to the plant, or even the potash. So in the soil, you have the different type of soil in Chhattisgarh, mainly the verti soil, and then the black soil, and some matasi and all those soils. So there is the limitation of DAP, which is fixed. Already the phosphorus is being fixed, and also the fixed. So what idea we have said is, with the available into the vermi compost.
I'll talk to you later.
So the vermi compost, hello?
Your connection is not okay. It's breaking.
Oh. Let me see if it is it breaking now? Am I audible?
Now it's okay. Now it's better. Carry on, carry on.
Carry on. Okay, okay. So what we have done basically is, with this cow dung, as you are aware, that the vermicompost cow dung is not heavy. When you make the vermicompost, so we have tried to enrich our bacterial solution, or all the vermicompost with the bacterial solution, which I just explained before, phosphorizing solubilizing bacteria, and also the potash solubilizing bacteria. So all the SHG groups, around 13,000 SHG, we are working with each of the districts, and then they are connected with the all Gothan Samitis, where all the ladies group, they were creating the vermicompost. So we try to enrich this vermicompost with the liquid culture of phosphorus solubilizing bacteria, zinc solubilizing bacteria, and then also the potash solubilizing bacteria. So this enriching treatment or the training has been given by us using the KVK network, which is present across Chhattisgarh, and then roughly around 2,000 SHG groups were trained how to mix and how to enrich the cow dung, made the vermicompost, and then this has been allowed and grown in the field. So if you see, these are some of the extension activity where we have gone physically. Our whole setup has gone to the villages, and then they have given. And then we have already told them when the field preparation is being done. So 15 days while preparing the field, they have already distributed the vermicompost. So the three things has happened with the soil. First is the organic content has increased, biological activity has increased, and also with the increase of these two, the non-available phosphorus and then non-available fixed form of, you can say soil microbial activity has increased, plant growth has grown very well and with no limit. This year we have targeted for 110 lakh tons of rice to be procured. So our production is also not really limited and it has really enhanced up to the level and we have already obtained the targets for that. So Chhattisgarh as a state, what we have done is to double the farmer income. Two things. One, as a policy intervention, we are procuring 2 rupees or 4 rupees kg of the cow dung, converting it into the vermicompost, and this compost is being enriched with the microbial activity. So the technology intervention, and this is being sold also at a 10 rupees. So the soil structure is being really improved in last 3 years, and then days to come, I am very sure that the yield will also go. This has also been proven with some other crops like the fruits and vegetables. So the soil structure improvement is ultimately improvement of yield and prosperity to the farmers. Second thing is for the organic supplementation and the organic farming. This is one of the ingredient which is being done. Very recently, we have also introduced procurement of cow urine. So with the technology providing society, what we have done is how to check the good quality cow urine, the detection based on the dipstick method and the method by which you can just test it out with the pH level calibration, that is also been done. So in a way, for rural economy and growing the quantity of the vermicompost, their enrichment program, this program has really taken up in the lead, and then currently our state is really growing very hard. And around 13,000 Gotan Samitis, where each Gotan Samiti is carrying with 30 to 40 ladies group, that is really being their income has been gone very high. So this is an approach by which I think with the involvement of the technology, mainly the biotechnology and agriculture-based biotechnology intervention and creation of the society, which is linked with Department of Agriculture, our technology-driven agriculture in the field and the doubling of farmer income with an objective is really helping us a lot. So this is what I wanted to say about it. And if you can see, this is one of the case study where we have done with the zinc solubilizing bacteria. And if you see the variety name and other thing, around 14 to 50, 14, 10 to 12 to 14% increase in the yield because of introduction of this zinc as an element and solubilizing bacteria, which is naturally producing lots of available form of nutrient into the plant system through soil, that has created a really very significant fetch of a higher yield. Thank you very much. Way forward, I think we are looking up to mix all these bacteria and developing the EM technology. And this we are giving it to one of the startup company. So the company people can really any startup which is localized into the market. And our rural economy has been mixed with the market. So market linkage of the produce is also being done in the days to come. Thank you very much for your time and patient hearing. I hope I am a little bit audible also. Yeah.
Thank you for an excellent presentation. I think the initiative that you have taken will really benefit the farmers. It's highly innovative and really breaking the barriers what has been there earlier in using the technology. I wish you all the best. I wish you, I don't understand very much of this technology, but still, I think the way you have gone about and the outcomes which you have already achieved, I think they are extremely good, extremely good. It has to be replicated elsewhere also. And I think that's what you should also concentrate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Can we go to the next?
Sir, is my voice audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Sir, myself, Tamil Chelvan, representing V. Saravan and IAS, JMD sir is an important meeting, sir. We are going to present about water quality monitoring and surveillance in combined water supply schemes in Tamil Nadu, sir. Basically, TWAD board is an autonomous engineering organization which is providing a protected water supplies to nearly 4.53 crores of people in Tamil Nadu, which is having around 7.21 crores of population in Tamil Nadu. We are expertise for more than 55 decades in the activities of investigation, design, implementation, and commissioning of water supply and sewerage schemes. Basically, what we are doing is we take water from perennial or sustainable sources where it is giving where it is designed for 30 years. Next projected 30 years, we are designing a project. We'll implement it and we give a potable water supply to the all rural local bodies and urban local bodies who are in need. Here, the major problem is we are ensuring the quality of water at every point, because it is a thing we are pumping. Example from Metur, Stanley Reservoir to we are pumping water to Arakonam municipality, which is around more than 300 kilometers. So every point we are checking a water quality. But in previous days, we are unable to take testing samples and tested it by the district laboratories, and we are ensuring the quality. But now we are presenting it to the SKOCH Awards because we have engaged self-help groups into the system for giving an effective monitoring of water quality. Prior that, I just explain what board is doing, and then you people can just understand what is the board is doing. Okay. First thing, we are now maintaining 554 CWSs, that is combined water supply schemes, which means water supply scheme to 1, 2 or more than a local urban local bodies or rural local bodies, which is designed to supply 2,297 millions per day. And now we are supplying around 91%, that is 2091 MLD on an average across the year, which is we are through our systems around 63% of the state is being benefited with a portable and good quality water we are supplying. Okay. As we all know that Jal Jeevan Mission is a central GOI's mission, prestigious mission to supply 55 liters per capita per day to all rural local bodies in the name of Har Ghar Jal. We are one of the forerunner in giving that Har Ghar Jal across the state. So
your slides are not going ahead. Your slides are not going ahead.
Sorry, sir. Sorry.
It's only the first slide which is there.
Now, sir?
No, it's not going ahead.
I think, sir, have you shared the slideshow? So I think it has opened in the another window. Can you please reshare your screen? Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, now it's visible.
Now we can share. See, sir.
Yes, now it's okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. As we all know about the Jal Jeevan Mission, which is inaugurated by Her Honorable Prime Minister of India on 15th August 2019, the TWAD board is one of the leading contributor to this mission, sir. Actually, we are taken so far 64% of the functional household tap water connection assessment, where the Honorable President of India had given first winner to this competition, sir. So, TWAD board is bulk. The bulk water transfer, treatment plants, and distribution comes under TWAD board concern, sir. Whereas in terms of internal distribution to the local bodies, holds with the rural local bodies, sir. Here, our main project is we are involving self-help groups, that is a community contribution towards the water quality monitoring and surveillance. because we are in short of hands, literally we are short of hands, so we can't able to go and collect every water samples at every tail end points and intermediate points and sources points, so we can conclude the design that the water is being supplied to the tail end habitations is potable or not, sir. So far we have concluded. So far we are so far we have tested around 54% of the samples that is designed by the national JJM, sir. Okay, so in order to give this, we have set up in order to test that we are giving potable water, we have deputed 50% of the new laboratories, like 31 district laboratories and 6 treatment plant laboratories and 56 sub-district laboratories and 25 block level laboratories were created in order to assure the quality, sir. So we are also our state level water testing laboratory is also recognized as a state referral institute by the government of India. Okay. So far we are tested, and this is some of our photographs, sir, or laboratories, how we are testing. We are giving educational training awareness to the water sample testing to the common public across the state, sir. So thereby we can involve the local common people to take that ownership of that public property, and we will ensure and we will create awareness to the common public that the quality is being ensured across the state. So people of Tamil Nadu will take a good water and will think that is good water. That initiative is created by the Twadboards. At now we have identified, because of this inclusion, prior to that process, we are not able to conclude that there are some chemical contamination or biological contamination here, sir. But now, by involving the common people, we can take that 252 instance of chemical contamination and 21 instance of biological contamination we were identified. At present, we have rectified those contaminations with the help of that local public, who can take the water samples and give it to the testing laboratories. As of now, we are engaged that 1.75 lakhs of samples were tested by the self-help groups in 5,075 village panchayats, and results were uploaded in the WQAMS portal for national JJM. Okay, the innovation we are suggesting these are self-help group women, which improves the efficiency of the quality testing and builds social capacity, capital, and trusting the community assets like drinking water system. The mismanagement of community assets like drinking water infrastructure can be managed by bringing the community into the process, and hence their longevity can be ensured, sir. This project has also cast the wider net of collecting samples from all the sources and make delivery points so as to identify the even micro level contamination and eliminate all the contaminations and ensure public health as a good one, sir. So far we are targeted, last year we have targeted to give 6,56,000 samples, sir. So we concluded only 3,70,000 in labs and 2,72,000 in FTK, sir. Due to COVID, we can't able to achieve this goal, sir. But this year we are four in the target, sir. So we should do that. With the help of that community contribution, we can easily give that 6,56,000 samples in this year, sir, 22-23. Hence, we can get improved health conditions for rural communities and the empowerment of women, because all the self-help groups were also trained and empowered for the social welfare awareness. So they took ownership of the local communal infrastructures created for the water supply scheme, sir. Then this is the photograph we are sharing that Honorable President of India is giving award for a first prize to the Tamil Nadu in functionality assessment for FSTCs in 2022. Thank you, sir.
A very good initiative. I think this is long awaited what you have done, especially in Tamil Nadu. The water shortage, water problem has always been there because of the, it is not really rain fed, it's not river fed. You are basically dependent on the rains, and the rains come only for 3 months in a year. So there are a whole lot of issues which are there as far as the waters, which are unique to Tamil Nadu as compared to the other states.
Yes,
Your problems are quite unique, and what you have done is quite good. My only issue is, how do you maintain sustainability of the initiatives which you have taken? Because that's a major challenge which you will be facing. Right now, the funding is there, the project is active, so there's involvement of higher management also. But this has to be on a sustainable basis, on a long-term basis. So what are your plans for that?
So basically, we are the TOT board is a state referral institute for the central government of India based on the quality of water, sir. Government of India is getting all water quality aspects from Tamil Nadu only, sir. Tamil Nadu Chennai laboratory only, sir. So they are allocating some funds to provide all the record data and chemicals across the country, sir. So we are supplying field test kit. That is, I can show that in slides, sir. That is a field test kit, which is only government department we are separating, we are giving to all governments. So funding is not at all issue, sir, because we are engaging only self-help groups peoples. We are having a government sufficient funds in the government to help self-help groups in a separate manner, sir. So they are actually they will involve themselves because, and also they are encouraging through the Grama Sabha, sir. Gram Sabha is taking care of the engagement, sir. So that would be a sustainable one. We are what board is concerned, sir.
Okay, okay. That's good. That's good.
Thank you.
I'm happy.
Sir, actually, as sir rightly said that the initiative has been taken, have you taken any idea about like a grievance redressal system on this initiative? Because this has been majorly covered on all the part, as you said, in the every villages. So I think the grievance redressal system will also be taken part into this to get over to the small errors that occurs.
Actually, sir, I need we are thinking that grievance redressal in terms of self-help group is not necessary, because all the results that the samples of the results we so far collected is updated to the central government of India's portal. So once we have uploaded, they directly come and instead visit. They directly come and visit that point which is the poor in quality. Say example, Dharmaburi, Salem, we are having fluoride content a little bit. Once the sample is taken, resulted, which is fluoride content is above the permissible limit, they'll come and visit that location directly. Prior that, we took an advance active counteraction. So we'll go and visit that, take the samples again, and now we'll say that. So that is the grievance redressal part on self-help group is apart, but grievance redressal on this quality is already is there, sir. Already we are having, TOT board is having a setup called water analyst wing that is taking care of that these things, sir.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Thanks.
Can we go to the next one?
Good morning, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. So I am on behalf of Government of Tamil Nadu. We'll be speaking shortly regarding the trauma care initiative, which is one of the eye-opener, which has given us a tremendous results in the traffic accident management. So we have a very good in-house trauma registry system. That is what we'll be likely to share it to the participants. Next slide. So as we all know, SDG goal is our main target now, and goal 3 stands for the good health. So again, since I'm representing Health and Family Welfare Department, we are focusing this mainly to achieve the SDG goal by 2030. Next. So as we all know, Tamil Nadu is one of the pioneer states. Thanks to the inputs from NHM, state budget and various other World Bank funds, we have already achieved the SDG goals which are fixed for 2030 in terms of MMR and IMR. However, in terms of communicable disease, we have a robust public health system, and so except TB, other communicable diseases and challenges also we are able to meet. But however, the one in red, that is the non-communicable diseases, mental health and trauma, which are the three key challenges which our state is focusing. So we are guided by our World Bank project team, under which this trauma care registry is actually being taken into care, and also it is being done across the state. So this main trauma registry is focusing on the SDG goal, and again that is an unfinished goal as of Tamil Nadu is concerned as on today. Next. So we have a robust Tamil Nadu Accident Emergency Care Initiative which has been launched in the year 2017, which not only takes care of trauma but also takes care of the NCD challenges like stroke, then this myocardial infarction, then again burns, poison, as well as pediatric emergency. And so, as all of us know that road traffic injuries, which has to be reduced by half the target before 2030, and our state government also has launched a Vision 2023 document, which also speaks that Tamil Nadu should be in a position to reach the death due to the accident and emergency care should be strengthened across the state. Because we all know that mainly in accident, the breadwinner of the family, who is again a youngster who is lost in the accident, and again accident also has so many phases. Not only it is the entire responsibility is vested on the health department. We have the other arms like road management, road safety, engineering works. But however, this takes care of the pre-hospital care as well as the in-hospital care. What all can be done to reduce the death due to accidents? Next. So again, why this trauma registry is needed? Already we have trauma care initiative system. We have very good system of medical colleges, tertiary care as well as secondary care hospital. And initially we were able to capture the daily trauma deaths and as well as the trauma cases and the morbidity pattern by means of an app, TOY app. But unfortunately, we were able to get only the numbers. We were unable to get the details, and we were also unable to categorize how many of them were red category patients, how many were yellow category, and how many were green category patients. So our policy level changes as well as the decisions, as well as where the funds has to be put, everything was, it was in a very, very fluid manner. We were unable to come to some concrete conclusions. And we rightly thought that we should move to a IT-based trauma registry software. So with the World Bank support under our project, we have launched this from 2021. Next. So this is the phase by means of which our project has taken off. So initially it was 2017, we had a TOY app which was able to capture only the number of admissions in the emergency department. Now that the IT platform has been taken into rope, and we have a very good, robust 108 call center system since 2008. So all the accident cases which are majoritarily picked by our 108 system, based on the dynamic allocation of the ambulances by means of the GPS system, it will be immediately assigned to the nearest ambulance. And from that, the EMT app, which is highly vulnerable and it is able to be managed by the emergency technician who is in the ambulance. She will be capturing the first-hand information immediately as soon as the patient is mobilized into the ambulance. And we have linked our trauma registry system with this EMT app. So whatever basic details which has been collected by our ambulance staff, it will be immediately pushed through the API to the trauma registry software. So the hospital entire team will get alert. So in serial number 4, you can see green color as well as yellow color. That means based on the first-hand information collected by the pilot in the emergency ambulance, she will be able to give that your hospital is going to get a critically ill patient, then the red color blinks. If it is going to be a minor injury, the green color, and some monitoring and stabilization is required, the yellow color. So all our EMT staff nurses as well as our entire system in the ED department has been very well given robust training in this system, how to handle this, how to categorize this. Again, here we are using the revised trauma score scale, which itself will give you automatically the categorization where the patient goes based on the basic parameters like respiratory rate, BP, and all the other parameters. The categorization will be done in the software-based module itself, and immediately the system will get alert with whatever details. Maybe the bystander will be able to give the blood group, whatever basic details, the entire team will be alert and they will be, say, ready to receive the patient. And once the patient is received, the entire system is geared into action. And the golden hour, which is the key mantra in saving the life in trauma care, we are able to save the life by means of immediate intervention within 6 hours. That is the golden hour which we have fixed. And to meet out this, we have also created the infrastructure as well as the logistics, whatever required for the emergency department to take into the emergency cases immediately. Next. So we have very good categorization of our 94 trauma care centers. Level 1 is a center where the head injury, where the neurosurgeon, vascular surgeon, everybody is available. And so those type of critically ill patients will be taken to the nearest level 1 centers. And level 2 is one area where we will be having an orthopedician, surgeon, anesthetist in-house. However, the super specialist will be roped in only on call. So the yellow category patients will be taken to the level 2 centers. And level 3 will be having the facilities of basic stabilization. So the green category OP management cases will be taken to the level 3 centers. Next. So this is saliently telling us what are the features which are present in the trauma registry. So based on that, we have a pre-hospital module, in-hospital module, and this module extends up to the rehabilitation packages, which is a very big missing link in case of trauma cases. And this gives us a real-time tracking of patients. Many times the patients are received in the casualty, but we are unable to track where the patient has. It has been moved to neurosurgery, or it has been moved to vascular surgery, or it is in an ICU, or it is in an orthopedics department. So this gives us the real-time tracking of the patients. Pre-hospital notification helps us to keep the entire hospital system alert, and an automatic injury scoring based on the vital signs. It gives a clear signal for the treating team to intervene immediately. And we have a patient display system and emergency surgery module. This gives us a clear data on how many surgeries have been taken by the hospital within 6 hours. And in the state, we are able to analyze the data, and we will be periodically giving the inputs to the centers that you have miserably failed in handling this case. So this time your team should alert. So this type of warning signals and audits are also being taken up at the state level. And again, as I said, the patient is being followed up till the rehabilitation is over. Then recently we understand that there is another software by the Ministry of Road Transport, that is the IRAD module. So we have shared our API with the IRAD module also. So once that integration is fully complete, our data will be shared to IRAD also, so that there is no duplication of data, or our team need not enter the same data twice or thrice, and unnecessarily work will be reduced. And we are planning to include the EMLC forms so that our doctors are not put into the say painful job of filling up again and again the MLC forms. Postmortem module for all the patients who are received in the emergency department as broad death. We are integrating the postmortem module also. And one more initiative by the state of Tamil Nadu is the Innuir Kaapom 48, which is talking about the initial cashless treatment for any patient who is received in the casualty by means of accident which has occurred within the territory of Tamil Nadu. Be it a foreigner, be it a other state person, be it an insurance holder, non-insurance holder, rich, poor, we don't have any boundaries. Whoever is received in the casualty, we will be giving them 1 lakh worth treatment, which is entirely cashless from the patient point of view. And government has linked its software with our existing insurance system for free treatment up to 48 hours with a value of about 1 lakh. Next. So these are the modules which we are managing. So pre-hospital care, it is made by the EMT pilot who is available in our ambulance system. In hospital care, first basically this trauma system is a nurse-centric model where our nurses have been given extensive training how to do the triaging, how to do the initial stabilization of the patient. Then it will be taken care of by the emergency medical officer 1. Then emergency medical officer 2 will drill down only the trauma cases. Because our casualty is meant to receive both medical, surgical, trauma, all type of emergencies, EMO 2 will be drilling down only the trauma care surgery or trauma care initiative patients alone. Then whatever lab investigations are required, that will be entered, X-ray details, then CT details, and if there is a call over for neurosurgeon, vascular surgeon, orthopedician, based on the specialty need, that is one module. And whoever patient requiring 6-hour surgery, what all the data has been captured, how many patients are being shifted from our emergency department to the ICU, And finally, this entire bunch of the software data will be ending with the discharge or the AMA of the patient. As I said, the forensic module that is mainly for broad dead patients, whoever is undergoing postmortem in the forensic department, and finally the rehabilitation of all the alive patients. So these are the various modules which has been inbuilt within our trauma registry software. Next. So this is how our dashboard is looking at. We have state level admin passwords. The dean of the institution can overview how many patients have been admitted in the last 24 hours, how many required surgery, how many has undergone the surgery, what is the age group, what are the type of accidents which are very common in their locality. So all this basic information can be done, and there has been separate login IDs for all the users like staff nurses, medical officers, specialists, lab technicians, CT, everybody has been given login ID and user credentials. Next. So the ultimate benefit is we will be able to track how many patients are being received by our 108 ambulance, how many is being sent by the private ambulance, how many are coming in a in-house by their own mode of transport, how many who require surgery is being done within 6 hours, and what are the various share of the departments in taking care of the emergency services. Then this data also gives us to know the real-time challenges for the state to reclassify our hotspots, so that, as I said, trauma is not only the responsibility of the health department, we can also send suggestions to the engineering department to tell us what are all the critical spots from which we are receiving more number of patients, so that the engineering works can be done there and the accident itself can per se be reduced. And also we will be having a good analysis of age-wise classification, location and type of injuries. That also will give an eye-opener for us to strengthen our resources in the type of hospitals which requires neurosurgeon, where the more number of vascular surgeries are needed. So like that, our resources can also be mapped and the sufficient resources can be well ahead placed in our institutions. Next. And as I said, our Honorable CM has launched this Innuir Kapam 48 scheme from last December, and we are coming close for 1 year. So here we are very happy to say that the system which was taken care of by government system, now that with the 1 lakh cashless benefit, we have roped in the private hospitals also to take equal participation, because in some areas, the private medical colleges, which are around 28 in Tamil Nadu, they are also well equipped with neurosurgeon, vascular surgeon. So they have also been categorized as level 1, level 2, level 3, and all the RTA cases by means of our transport will be taken to that of the level 1 system or level 2 or level 3, whichever is nearby, based on the need of the patient, and immediately within 48 hours, based on the verification of the records, irrespective of the patient belonging to Tamil Nadu, other state, migrant, whoever it may be, the 1 lakh 48 hours will be released by this office through the insurance scheme module. Next.
Ma'am, sorry to interrupt. Can you please conclude your presentation in a minute?
That's all. This is the last slide. So
Oh,
finally,
okay.
what we would like to say is, though we have taken the baby steps in the last 1 year, we are very happy to share this slide, which is the data which has been received from the SCRB State Crimes Record Bureau. When we are comparing the pre-lockdown deaths in 2019 with that of 2022, there is an appreciable reduction of 8.41%, thanks to all our engineering department, highways department, as well as to the robust changes which has taken part in the health department. Next. So thank you. So ultimate aim is saving lives is our mission. And these are some pictures which can tell you how this intervention and timely intervention has saved the lives as well as the morbidity as well as the mortality of the patients. Thank you.
You have given an excellent presentation. I have only one small question. See, this is a beautiful system that you have developed, but how deeply it has been implemented within the remotest corner of the state is something which I would like to know.
Sir, actually, sir, I would like to tell, before that, Niti Aayog has given a representation that emergency department is required as a mandate for all the MBBS seats itself. In 2017, Tamil Nadu government took this initiative of roping in all the emergency care system across our government system. As you all very well know, we have 36 medical colleges from government side as on date. there is no depth of specialists or strengthening logistics or fund support. We are also having enough support from NHM, state budget, and I am heading over the World Bank project and a Japan aided project. So all these resources have been carefully pooled and it is being given for infrastructure strengthening, as well as manpower strengthening, as well as logistics, as well as training. And we never shun away our responsibilities, sir. We send our teams to CMC Vellore and all other, even Apollo hospitals. We take the expertise from all those who are around. So definitely we have a robust system which has been roped in and also rolled out successfully, sir.
No. I understand your systems are very well tuned and you have very good processes. My issue is slightly different. Unfortunately, because of the logistics issues in the country, we are unable to extend it to the remotest village. See, the facility is available in the cities and in the towns, in the district headquarters. All these things are available. But when it comes to the villages where even the primary health center is not there, how do people get the emergency support services there? That is where I'm coming from. That is something which, see, it's not just the medical services, it's the complete logistics which is there. Now, that is something has to come along with whatever you are doing. What you have done is excellent, I think. And your roadmap is again very, very effective. And I think it's very realistic what you have covered and what you want to cover over the next few years. All that is okay. But what is missing in it, how to provide the logistic support to the places where today there is there is hardly any medical services. So that area is actually getting missed out somewhere in the plan. Am I right?
No, sir, actually we have 1,373 ambulances on road, sir. We have around 150 emergency life-saving ambulances, which has been categorically placed in the hotspot. And you know that Tamil Nadu is very closely packed. We don't have that much difficult terrains like that of in some of the Northeast Asian states. But our, except the tribal and hilly area in Ooty and Kodaikanal, most of them are plains, and the road connectivity is also very well planned. And our ambulances have been strategically planned so that the patient can be immediately shifted to the nearest hospital. And as I said, we have categorically divided them into level 1, level 2, and level 3. So that the golden hour, and as sir rightly said, the patient from the village areas are also immediately shifted to the nearby hospital where the care is needed. And I can say that we are having around 1,800 primary health centers, sir. They have been located, and the average population served by a PHC in Tamil Nadu is roughly only 16,000 as on today, because we have more number of PHCs, and every PHC is manned by 2 medical officers who are MBBS graduates. And we have been periodically training them in the in-house medical college, because as of now, we have 36 districts and every district except a very few are having a medical college. So the repeated training and refresher training is going on, so that even the PHC medical officer is very well capable of doing the emergency stabilization services with the help of the robust ambulance system, availability of the primary health centers, and the availability of MBBS graduates at the primary health center, and the periodical trainings which we are giving. I think I am able to answer partly to sir's question.
Okay. So you have those logistics which are fairly well in place.
Yes, sir.
That's good. Thank you. I think it's a good job. I think it should be replicated by the other states also. That's all I'll say. I think your study would be very, very useful. Good.
Definitely, we are ready to give our expertise and our support, sir. We have very good specialists everywhere is available, sir. Definitely, we will help our support, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Just a small question, ma'am. As Bhushan sir rightly said that this project need to be mentioned and implemented by another state, as it has been very successful. Just a small questions that you mentioned in the slide number 3 or 4. That earlier it was a paper format and then it was converted to the software system. So has all those details that was based on the paper format has been converted and in the online system, and how much time it takes for that?
Sir, because we actually, as I said, we have created the emergency department, sir, across all. Now the first phase, we have covered all the medical colleges, sir. Second phase, thanks to our road safety fund, now government itself has come forward to extend the same facility to the secondary care hospitals also. That is the district headquarters hospital. So now we have an emergency department. So we have a professor, associate professor, 6 senior residents, and also we are supporting them through trauma registry assistants, who is basically a staff nurse. So there is no shortage of manpower, and we are dividing them across into 3 shifts, so that the work is a care continuum process and it never ends at one point.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.